Good evening, softball fans. We are coming to you live from Downey Park here at Brisbane Softball Association. We are bringing you the Queensland under-23s. They are taking on China's under-19s. Lovely evening here, and summer evening here at Downey Park. Got some great softball. Earlier today, Brisbane Softball had up on their page the Tasmania v China game, and we'll be bringing you that game, round 2 of that tri-series, round 2 and 3, tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. Queensland will be fielding first. China will get the first opportunity to score. So we just see the girls getting ready to head out. We'll take a second to go through the lineup for defensive for Queensland. So defensive for Queensland, Zali Summers is pitching first. She'll be pitching to Sophie Lawrence behind the dish. First base will be Talua Sivanasiva. Second base will be Mackenzie Peebles. Third base will be Matisse Sorbello. And shortstop is Shannon King. In the outfield, we have Kiana Hinari. In left field, in centre field, we have Rhiannon Smith. And out in right field, we have Jessica Rohde. Warm-up's done. We are about to get underway. Centre fielder number 13 will be leading off for China in the left-handed batter's box, as that one is thrown outside for ball 1. That is hit straight back up the middle. That will be a base hit for the leadoff batter for China. Great start there. So we have another look at that replay. Straight back at Summers' feet. Back live now. First baser number 23 coming in for China. Runner on first base. And shapes around for the short play, but the ball is low and outside. She pulls the bat away. That will be ball 1. Turns around for the short one again. Goes for the rip at 1. Gets back in time. 2-0 becomes the count. So last week, Softball Australia took on these China teams, both in the under-18s and opens. All that's available on the channel if you want to go back and watch some of those games. That one is fouled off for the first strike for Summers. So ball 2, strike 1, the count. Confirmed by the plate umpire there. Again, this time the short play does work. Third base comes around. Good play there for the first out here for the Queensland 23s. Have another look at that one. Great job there from Matisse. Often see her catching, but playing third base in this game. She rotates well to pick that one up, fire it off to Sivanasiva over at first base for the out. You see there, all over that pitch, nice and early. We'll bring in the catcher, number 7 for China in the left-hand batter's box. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. We see on that sack bunt, number 13, the leadoff batter for China, did get around to second base. Goes for that high outside, but too high and away. 1-1 is the count for Summers. Goes again, tries that up and away on the left-handed batter, but just can't find the spot as yet. Ball 2, strike 1 is the count. Foul ball there, 2-2 is the count. China with a runner on 2, 1 away for Queensland 23s. Goes for that off-speed pitch there, but can't find the bottom of the zone, Summers. That blows it out to a full count now, ball 3, strike 2. See the pitch. Oh, it's a great pitch. Goes up the middle. Well picked up by the second base. There's the second out. So the lead runner, number 13 for China, does get to third base on that play. It was a good job there. But 23s with 2 away here. China with a runner in scoring position on third as we have another look at this shot. Great pick up, turn and throw there from Mackenzie Peebles on second base. Shout out to her mum, Kim, if she's watching tonight. That is low below the zone. Lawrence tries to bring it up and in, but not taking any of that is the plate umpire. Ball 1 is the count. Great crowd here tonight. Lovely Friday night at Downey Park here in Brisbane Central. Had a lot of rain earlier this week. The grounds are looking fantastic despite it though. Goes for that low outside corner. That's a great pitch. She finds the spot nicely there. 1-1 is the count. It's always a tough pitch for these left-handed hitters to get to. Ball 1, strike 1. Two away here for Queensland. Top of the first here in this night game. And goes for that change of pace. Beats the batter. That's a ball 1, strike 2. Probably one of the first times we've seen Summers get ahead in the count in this innings. Great job there. She's really building into this game nicely already. 1-2 is the count. Goes for that rise ball. Can't get batter chasing. That is a 2-2 count now. Two and two the count. Goes for that rise ball again. Oh, just misses a high on that one. Just climbed a little bit too early for Summers to get the call there. Great effort though, as we see her pivots, King and Peebles come in. Just boost her confidence a little bit here, try and shut this innings down. Full count now, runner on 3. Goes that low inside, that's a great pitch, and she gets the call. Great throw out by the plate umpire too. As we head into the bottom of 1, Queensland have kept a clean scorecard here. It is a 0-0 ball game. Warm-up's done, about to get underway here. Leading off for Queensland is Kiana Hanari in the left-handed batter's box. Got plenty of pace to work with here. See what she can do. That is below the zone for ball 1. That's a lovely pitch there from Yinan Chai, taking over the pitching duties here for China. 1-1 is the count on Hanari. Goes for an up and in. Yeah, gets the call. Ball 1, strike 2 is the count. Watches that one, well left there for ball 2, and 2 is the count. And punches that one to shortstop, a little fumble there. Does she get there in time? Thrown out. So Darren Clark over on 1, throws the runner out. That was a close one. Let's have another look. I wouldn't have a clue live, if I'm being completely honest. That was such a close play. Remember, the runner has to beat the throw. So if it's the same time, she is out. Yeah, good call, I believe, there from Darren over on 1. So we're back live now. Number 2 batter is Mackenzie Peebles, playing second base. Watches that one go through for a called strike. Very cool character here, Peebles. Nothing really rattles her too much, I don't think. Strike 1 is the count here. And fouls that one off for an 0-2 count. And as we wait for that ball to come in, we'll go through the Chinese defensive lineup here for you.
So number 13, Sang Yujuan. Number 23, Gui Yuanyuan. Number 7, Xi Kailin. Number 55, Ren Min. Number 39, Xie Jiaxin. Number 27, Dong Yixuan. Number 48, Zheng Zhilin. Number 20, Lu Xiaomin. Number 12, Wang Yuan. Number 42, Chai Yinan. Number 22, Lin Chaihong. Number 21, Cao Le. Number 51, Gong Yi. Number 23, Wang Shuyao. Number 18, Jin Xiaofan. Number 5, Wang Xiaoya. Number 28, He Yonglan. Number 26, Chai Yi.
Big shout out to Jack there going through that Chinese lineup for us. So Mackenzie Peebles fouls that last one off for a 1-2 count here and gets a little piece of that. It will also go foul, so she stays alive nicely here in the batter's box with a 1-2 count. And punches that one, well picked up by third base, rockets it across. Peebles is out at 1 there. So that is the second out here for Softball Queensland 23s. As we have another look here, great pickup over at third base and well and truly beats her with the throw. That will bring in the number 3 batter for the 23s. That is Jessica Rohde. She's playing right field. And a great pitch there to start from number 42, right across the top middle part of the zone. Jess, well known to hit a deep ball when she gets onto it. Let's see what she can do here. Is an Ipswich local. I think she might rep for Wynnum as well, as she fouls that one off and goes to an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes here. That won't worry Jess in the batter's box. Stays away from that outside. It was off the plate. Good call from the umpire. Well left by Rody. 1-2 the count. Rody has been in this 23s team for a number of years for Queensland and can't lay off that rise ball and trying to shut it down. They are also able to keep a clean scorecard as we head into the top of 2. It is a 0-all ball game. Warm-ups are done. Remain unchanged lineup here. The number 5 batter coming in for China. It's number 39. That is outside for ball 1. Just see Sophie Lawrence behind the plate. They just have a quick chat with her pitcher Summers just to make sure they're on the same wavelength here. Ball 1 is the count. Goes for that high inside, but it's a little too inside, maybe a bit high as well. That's a 2-0 count now. So batter number 39 is playing second base in this match for China. And that's up and over the zone from Summers for another ball. That becomes a 3-0 count. Three and 0 here. What will Summers do? Will she put something a bit more over the plate and risk getting hit? Or is she able to find those edges? Edges gets it in, stays in this battle here. That's a good pitch from Summers. I like seeing a pitcher not willing to give up on a 3-0 count. Ball 3, strike 1 is the count. The atmosphere down here tonight is absolutely electric. The bar is open, canteen's open, come on down. And she goes for that rise ball, can't get it chasing. That will be the walk. So come on down, watch some amazing softball here. Queensland under 23s, this is a good warm-up. They'll be playing down here all next week at the upcoming Nationals. We'll be bringing you games from day 3 through to the grand finals for that tournament. Look forward to seeing you then. But in the meantime, we can get our softball fix tonight. Comes around short, goes for the high pitch, thinking that was happening. This is number 27 right fielder for China in the batter's box at the moment. Goes up and in, but it's a good corner, gets the called strike. One and one the count here from Summers. Great little slap hit, shortstop picks it up, King gets the second, goes for the double, not in time. Great play there from the shortstop, Shannon King. Picked that up amazingly and rocketed it to Peebles, who was ready to take the catch at 2, get the force out. You can see here on the replay, gets the lead runner, Keebles turns and throws, but it was too late to get the double. But the first out recorded, and that got the lead runner. So runner on one is one of the few right-handed batters steps into the batter's box, playing third base, number 48. Has an absolute phenomenal tournament last week against the Aussie Spirit on third base. She watches that one go over the plate for a called first strike. Picking up anything and everything that came her way. I think in the entire week I only saw her, and I hate to call it a miss, it was an absolute screamer of a line drive at her, and she still got glove to it, just knocked it away. Let's see what she can do with the bat instead. Watches that one. That's a great pitch from Summers, cut right across the knees there, low inside for a called second strike. So all of a sudden, the third baser for China is on an 0-2 count here. We see Summers go for that rise ball pretty often in this situation. Let's see if she does that again here. Kind of did, but she controlled it nicely. It was staying in the zone well, and well fouled off by the Chinese batter there to stay in it. 0-2, the count remains. Goes for that low one. That is rocketed. It's going to land fair. It's fair by about a foot. That's a great hit there. Stand up double. So China pushed those runners around to 2 and 3 with a great hit out to left field. Let's have another look at this one. It was definitely there to hit, and hit it she did. She did well to keep it in so it didn't go foul. She's hooked it, and great base running there to get to third base. Slides in under the tag. That will bring in the shortstop, number 20 for China. Great opportunity here to score some runs. Runners on 2 and 3 and only 1 out. That one's gone back to the pitcher. They're going to go for that lead runner at home. Oh, I think she's outbeaten her. Yeah, she's safe. Well, Sophie Lawrence decided to try and chase her and couldn't catch her in the end, but still a small gain for the 23s there and not letting any base runners get home. Let's have a look at this replay. It was a great little squeeze play. We see Lawrence thought, I'll just take her, and couldn't get to her in time. So it does force those runners to stay on the bases. So 1 out, but bases now loaded for Queensland 23s. One out here in the top of 2, loaded bases for China. That brings in the left fielder, number 12. Goes for that low outside, but misses low and wide, I believe. That is ball 1. Goes for that low inside this time. Again, definitely a little bit too low. That's an 0-2 count now. Punches that one straight back to Summers. A slight misfield. She goes for home. It is a force. No, safe is the call. Despite the force, couldn't get the throw there in time. Summers did well to knock it down, but couldn't get it cleanly to get that lead runner. And China have opened the scoring here. Let's have another look at this replay. Keep in mind, it is a force play, so just needs to catch the ball and have her foot on the base. The catcher, Sophie Lawrence, as we see there. She knocks it down. Good effort, but definitely safe. Good call from the plate umpire there. So we just see a little chat happening here for Queensland 23s, just to regroup. China are back in. They are back to the top of the order here. So number 13, the centre fielder, will be coming in. End of the timeout here for Queensland. We're back into it, as I said, from the top for China. And straight away onto it, gets it under the glove of Sivanasiva and out to right field. That will score one. They're coming in. That's two in. Great effort with the throw there from the right fielder, Jessica Rohde, but not in time. So we see China starting to get a little bit of a roll going now. Let's see what the 23s can do to stem the flow. So we have another look at the replay. Good effort there from Sivanasiva, but just couldn't quite get across to it. Well picked up from Rhodes. She was rocketing it home, but it was a great throw, just not in time. The Chinese base runner too quick. So runners on 2 and 3. China now with a 3-0 lead. That will bring in the first baser, number 23. Fouls that one off for strike one. So China will be playing in the 23 Nationals down here at Downey Park next week as well. Obviously can't be in contention for the National Championship, but it's a great extra team. As we see that one over the infield, short of the outfield, picked up by left field, rocketed in, but not before 2 more runs scored. So China really getting a roll going here now. As we have another look at this. This went straight over the head of King at shortstop. Nothing she could do. Kiana Hanari out there in left field. A good pickup. Rockets it in, but those 2 runners were always going to score. Number 7 and the third batter in the lineup, the catcher for China. Runners on 1, still only 1 out. Opportunity here for a double play for Queensland if they can get it. That one is low and outside for ball 1. Goes low, can't get it, the steal's on, but definitely there in plenty of time. Number 23 there with plenty of pace to burn. So that force is gone now for Queensland, makes rolling the double all that more difficult. So they'll be looking to get the batter here if they can and secure that second out. 2-0 is the count. Rockets that one, that's going to go foul up third baseline. Hits the post, comes back in. There's a bit of luck there. Ball 2, strike 1, the count here on the catcher. Oh, great pitch there. Change of pace. Just died on her and couldn't hold her hands back. 2-2 becomes the count. I haven't seen that pitch tonight from Summers. That was an absolute scorcher. That was nasty for the batter. Goes to do it again, but it's too far inside. Well left there. So that's ball 3, strike 2 now. And punches that one to King at shortstop. Well picked up. Good out there by Sivanasiva. That will secure the second out for the 23s. A good settling play there between King and Sivanasiva. Have another look at this replay. Just punches it into the ground. Not easy with the runner coming across in front of King, but she makes it look easy with a great pickup and a good throw there. Well taken by Sivanasiva. Now we'll bring in the designated player now, Min Ren, number 55 for China. Goes for the throw out at 1 there. Oh, she jumped. She was nearly in a bit of trouble there. Tell you what, if Sorbello had held that tag, would have been in a world of hurt there, the way she jumped out of the way. Pitch was a strike, so strike 1 is the count. Goes for that low inside again, and Summers hits it this time. That's an 0-2 count. So she did get caught out watching in her first at bat here, Min Ren. See if she takes the bat off the shoulder this time. Goes for that outside high corner. I think she missed wide. It was a pretty good height, but it was definitely wide of the plate. Not a bad pitch to try and get the batter swinging out though. Ball 1, strike 2. She's so ahead in this count early. It does afford Summers the opportunity to work her way around, try and get that batter swinging at something outside of the zone. Tries to go back there again. It can't quite hit the corner of the plate. 2-2 becomes the count. Goes for that inside, just inside. Lawrence tries to pull it back into the zone, but is not successful. And just like that, a great bat here from Min Ren to go from an 0-2 count to a full count now. Ball 3, strike 2. And that is up and away, and that would be ball 4. Be a bit disappointed in that one, Summers. Went from 0-2, just kind of slipped away on her for a second there. Top of 2 here, 2 out. Runners on the corners for China. Runners on 1 and 3, that is. Punches that one. It's going to get foul up first baseline. And our regular viewer, Carolyn, she's near Bateman's Bay tonight. Glad you're enjoying the coverage. We look forward to bringing you more games in the second half of next week, Carolyn. Have to tune in for all of those. 0-1 is the count. She hits that. That's going shallow centre field. Left field comes around. A good catch there. That will retire this China side, but not before they have well and truly opened their account here. So we head into the bottom of 2. They are now leading 5-0. Bottom of 2, Queensland with the opportunity to immediately hit back after trying to open their account with 5 runs. That looks like Tallulah Siva, first baser, stepping into the batter's box. Watches that one go low and inside for ball 1. I believe she's spent a little bit of time over in the States recently playing a bit of college ball. So let's see what she can do now she's back on home soil. And punches that one, unfortunately, straight to first base. She takes a simple catch, and that will be the first out here. That will bring up the DP for Queensland, Caitlin Hosking. Have another look at this. Just sliced it on the inside of the bat, and pretty regulation there for China's first base. Called first strike here on Hosking. Low and up the middle for a called second strike. 0-2 on Hosking here. She played in the Aussie Junior Spirit last week in the matches against China down at Redlands. So she would be somewhat familiar with these players. And can't help herself there. Swings with that rise ball well out of her hitting zone, and that records the second out here for Queensland. See there, it was just too tempting, but it kept climbing on her, couldn't get any bat on it. They'll bring in shortstop, number 50, Shannon King. Watches that one go inside for a called first strike. A lot of these Queensland girls just trying to get the lay of the land a little bit with this pitcher. They wouldn't have seen much of these girls and how they pitch. That's a great pitch across the outside of the plate. Put a bit more pace on that one compared to the first pitch by the looks too. So an 0-2 count. Will she go for something wide or maybe a rise here? Can King lay off it? Goes for the rise. King is up to the challenge. Lets that one go through for a ball. 1-2 is the count. 2 away here. Queensland looking for their first base runner if they can get one. Sets up outside. King watches that go low and wide. 2-2 is now the count. So a great at-bat here from King, fighting back nicely to falling behind 0-2. Goes up. Oh, she did well to get a bit of bat on that. That was a great rise ball. She just managed to get enough on it to stay alive. Good job there from King. Count remains 2-2. And punches that one, goes to second base and gets the out. That will retire this Queensland side. So as we head into the top of 3, China is still leading 5-0. So we've had a defensive change here for Queensland 23s. So coming off the pitcher's plate is Zali Summers. Coming in is left fielder Kiana Hanari. Just wait and see who's out at left field. Not sure if it was a straight swap positional or not. And well picked up there from Lawrence behind the plate for ball 1. Looks like a change in left field as well. So I'd say Zali Summers has come off. Not sure who's out there in left field at the moment. That one's in the dirt for a 2-0 count here. So just taking a second to find her radar here, Hanari. So we see King just come in and have a quick chat to her. Just try and break up the rhythm a little bit. 2-0 is the count here. And she finds the zone there, and it's fouled off by the number 27 for China. So 2-1 is the count. Turns to go, short game, but can't find that high outside corner. Hanari, 3-1 becomes the count. Goes up and in, but can't get the zone, and that will be ball 4. That will bring in number 48 and third baser for China. Had a great double out to left field in her last at bat. Looking at that short one, that's a great pitch from Summers. Gets a little bit on that. Sorbello fires it to one. Great pick up there from Peebles. Mackenzie Peebles over covering first base, picks up an absolute scorcher to secure the first out. The sack bunt works well though, does advance that runner to 2 as we have another look here in the dirt, well picked up. Not sure how convinced I am. I don't think the eyes were open when she picked that one up, but got the job done in the end. Good job, Peebles, just teasing you. As we see timeout being called by China, just gonna have a quick chat. So let's have another look at that replay. Let me know at home. Was the head even all over the ball? Either way, it worked for her. Nice job there. So new batter in at 1 away, runner on 2. This is number 20, shortstop for China. Watches that one go. Oh, we've got to play up 3 here, but King couldn't get across in time. So good stealing there to get to scoring position on third base. Good pitch by Hanari. That one's in the dirt, well stopped by Lawrence. Punches that one. Peebles comes in. She'll take the out at 1, but the runner will score. So China move that lead up to 6-0 now, but Queensland do have 2 away. And well picked up by Peebles. They knew she was never going to get the runner coming home, so just gets the out she can get at 1. So with 2 away, that will bring in the left fielder, number 12. Change of pace, but it's well high there for ball 1. So no runners on here, just need the batter, Queensland 23s. Punches, that's a slow roller. Kingy picks it up, fires it across. Oh, that was poetry in motion. That is the 3rd out. So Queensland able to shut that innings down, but not before China extend that lead. They are up 6-0 in the bottom of 3. Apologies for that small interruption. We're just getting our replays up and running again. See that one go below the zone for ball one in the batter's box. Is that Sophie Lawrence? I think it is. Catcher Sophie Lawrence in the batter's box. Fouls that one off. Sophie Lawrence also did a small stint over in the States, played for a couple of different colleges over there before heading back to Queensland. Ball one, strike two is the count. So Lawrence does play at this ground. Panthers Softball Club is her local club. Swing and a miss there. That will be strike three. Great inside pitch there to get Sophie Lawrence caught swinging. So as we wait for the next batter to step in, let's have a quick look at this strikeout again. It was a great inside pitch. Lawrence just couldn't get her hands out in front in time. As we're back live now, Matisse Sorbello in the batter's box. Change of pace there, does her in, has a little chuckle to herself. That is strike one. Has been in the Queensland heat and the 23s for the last couple of years now. Does do a fair bit of catching for them. Fouls that one off. Also a Panthers Softball Club member here at Downey Park. Oh, and 2 is the count on Sorbello. And, oh, well held back. They're going to check it. No, says Clark over on 1. Well held back on that rise ball there. Ball 1, strike 2 is the count. Will she have another crack at that one, the number 42 for China? Certainly does, and this time can't hold back. Swing and a miss. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the third innings for Queensland. Have another look at this one. Did well to hold her hands back on the last one, and a slight adjustment here from the Chinese pitcher. Just not quite as high, and that was enough to draw the shot. That will bring in Rhiannon Smith playing centre field. Turns to go short, but misses up and away for a 1-1 count now. Goes to that low inside, but misses. 2-1 is the count on Smith now. Is not tempted by that rise ball. That is up and over the zone for another ball. Check the count here. 3-1, says plate umpire. Turns to go for that short one and misses the zone. Great job there from Rhiannon Smith. She is Queensland's first base runner with a walk. Watches that one go low and inside. And that will take us back up to the top of the order. This is Kiana Hanari in the left-handers batter's box. Queensland with a runner on 1, but 2 away. Straight away punches that one foul up third base fence line. Heads up over there. Coach's box on third base, Voggy, as she gives the signal to her batter. Either that or she's dusting herself off after hitting the deck from ducking from that foul ball. Just see plate umpire cleaning up the plate a little bit, ready to go with strike one, the count on Hanari. Up and in, that's punched to second base. That is the third out. So China able to keep a clean scorecard as we head into the top of four. They are leading Queensland 23s 6-0. Top of four, we're about to get underway here, leading off for China. They are back to the top of the order here, number 13 and centre fielder. Turns and pushes at that one, that will be a strike. That is up and over the head of the batter for a 1-1 count. Little smile there from the pitcher. Goes for that rise ball. It can do nothing more than foul it off into Sophie Lawrence behind the plate. That is a 1-2 count here now. Goes for that change of pace, chipped up, well caught by King. As we see her come across into the frame and just plucks it out of the air. Great job there from Shannon King at shortstop. That one is worth another look. Oh, sorry, our replays have once again failed her. That is up over the zone for a ball. Ball two, strike one is the count. We saw that second out by Jess Rohde, an absolute screamer, diving catch forward and to her glove side out in right field. So that one is skied very high. It's going to land on the roof here at Downey Park. 2-2 becomes the count. Goes that low inside, it can't find the zone though. That will load this count up at ball 3, strike 2. As that one is hit out to right field as well. It's over the head of Rohde this time. She's going to have to chase that all the way to the fence. She is rounding 3. That's a stand-up triple. Oh, an error from the base, but great backing up there by the left fielder to ensure that runner doesn't advance on that error. And that is a stand-up triple from the Chinese catcher. Yeah, after 2 ground outs, that's one hell of a hit to open your batting for the day. As we see the speed-up rule come in now, because she's catching and there's 2 away, she can get a runner. That one is outside the zone for ball 1. Number 55, designated player in the batter's box at the moment. So had a strikeout and a walk. So both ends of the spectrum here. I'm sure she would love a hit. 2-0 is the count so far. And again, well out of the zone here, so Inari just needs to take a second and reset here. She sort of steps it back a few extra steps, just gives herself an extra couple of seconds just to regroup. Can't find that outside corner though, and that will be the second walk tonight for the designated player. So runners now on the corners, runners on 1 and 3, but 2 away for China. Great pitch there. They're going for the out of 2. I think they've got her. No, dropped ball. So the ball wasn't taken cleanly by King, and that allowed the runner on 3 to get home, and the runner stealing to 2 to get to 3. Unfortunately there for Queensland. A great effort. That was low below the zone for a ball. Well picked up there from Sophie Lawrence. Ball 2, strike 1. Punches that one. A diving effort from Peebles, not good enough. Runner on 3 will score. And that is a single out to right field for the batter. So runner on 1, 2 away here for Queensland. Just need to try and shut this down if they can. So far, the Chinese batters are finding the gaps quite nicely. That is a great pitch across the outside corner for a called first strike. This is the number 27 and right fielder for China in the batter's box right now. And that is up over the zone for another ball. See Sophie behind the plate there, jumping up early. She knows these Chinese runners are more than willing to have a crack at a steal. She was unlucky not to catch one in the last go. That is well up and over and well taken for a 3-1 count now. Sorry, make that 2-1. Yeah, it's low outside, misses on the corner. Now it's a 3-1 count. Let's see if Hanari can just regroup here a little bit, try and keep this bat alive. Great pitch there. Fills that count out, even gets a nod from the batter. It is ball 3, strike 2 now. And chips that one. It's going to land short of the outfield. Runner's going to 3. They'll have a go at her, but she is safely there. Apologies for the little delay there. We're just fixing our replays while we see some changes. Looks like Summers is coming back into pitch. And she will get 5 warm-ups here. Warm-up's complete. Zali Summers is ready to go here for Queensland. 2 away. Runners on 2 and 3 for China. Can Queensland shut it down here? That is outside for ball 1. Goes for a change of pace, but that's up over the zone for a 2-0 count now. Low and below the zone. That is 3-0. So Summers just taking a second to find the range here. Can she pull it back with this batter? And no, can't find it. That's too high. And ball 4 here. So not a big issue for Queensland though. Doesn't change. It's still a loaded bases now. 2 away. So any base will see them shut this innings down. In the meantime, the number 20 for China is coming in. She's the shortstop. Saw her lay the bunt down in the first innings. Punches that one straight up the middle. That'll score at least 2 runners. They go for the runner at 3. Oh no! Sorbello couldn't quite glove it. And they go for it again, but still can't get her. A little bit of a comedy of errors there. But in the end, a stand-up double. Have another look at this one. Centre fielder picked it up nicely, rockets it to third. And Matisse just too busy trying to bring the ball back in for the tag. Didn't have it cleanly before she did that. Have one more look at that replay here. So you see him running around to 3. Summers throws the pitch in, up and away for a ball. China now extending that lead up to 10-0. 23s will just be looking to try and curb the flow of runs. That is inside and outside, inside and out of the zone, I should say. And that is a 3-0 count now. Let's go. Let's see what Summers can do here. Tries that outside corner, can't find it. That is 4 balls and another walk here for China. And again, those bases are loaded. 2 away here. So we see the infield just rally around their pitcher. And we are back to the top of the order again for China. Centre fielder in the batter's box. Hit a great double out to right field and a single to left field so far. And Summers finds her range, gets a called strike there. Good start here for Summers and the 23s. Goes for that rise ball, fouls it off, and just like that, Summers is in the best position yet this innings with an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. Summers, will she work her way around or does she want to get this innings done as quickly as possible? Goes for that inside change of pace, can't get it though. Ball 1, strike 2. And it fouls that one off up first baseline. Count remains 1-2. Goes to that outside corner. No, says plate umpire. That was not far off. Might have been a little outside and maybe a little high too, but definitely very close from Summers. 2-2 becomes the count. Goes for that inside pitch again, fouled off nicely from the batter. 2-2 remains the count. And chips that one. King will take a regulation catch. Queensland get it shut down, but not before China extend their lead. Heading into the bottom of 4, China leading 10-0. See a defensive change coming in for China is the number 22, Kai Hong Lin. Looks like a straight swap there with Chai to get a well-earned break after a great first 4 innings to keep a clean scorecard. Only the one base runner off memory for the 23s so far. Let's see if they can improve this with a change of pitcher. Just see the paperwork getting finalised here by the umpires and the scorers alike. Bottom of the 4th here, Mackenzie Peebles steps into the batter's box, leading off for 23s. Goes, pulls around for the short one, pulls out of it. That is a called first strike. That one fouled off for a 1-1 count. Oh, that one gets Peebles in the arm. That would not tickle, that's for sure. And just for you, Mackenzie, let's have another look. Looks like she's okay there. Coach just double checking. See where that's got her. Oh yeah, back elbow. Oh, that is, that's not a very funny bone, that one. That will bring in Jess Rohde. Took an absolute screamer of a catch out in right field. See what she can do with the bat in hand. Watch that low outside go. Peebles gets a steal on her. I think she's gone. Yeah, there's the out. Not her night tonight for Peebles. Great effort there, but just didn't quite outrun the throw. So we have another look at that. Great diving effort, but certainly had time. It was a ball as well. And this goes for the little bunt, and she's skied it, and Rhodey is caught out. Well caught there by the first baser. And quick as you like, Queensland 2 away now. That will bring in Tallulah Sivanasiva. And is up and out of the zone, ball 1. Low and inside for another ball. 2-0 is the count. So that will conclude this match with China taking a 10-0 lead in the 5th innings. Great work there from both China and the 23s. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back first thing tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We will be streaming China v Tasmania Open Women's. We look forward to seeing you then. Have a good night.
谢谢观众。
没关系。